All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Iowa State basketball here on College Hoops 2K8. My current, I just checked this actually. So yeah, we'll have, let's see, the Colorado game. I'm basically just doing the home games at this point. As far as my conference games go. So that'll be Colorado. We'll be skipping Texas and Texas A&M, and then we'll be playing Texas Tech and we'll be playing Texas Tech and Kansas State, and then skipping Oklahoma, and then we'll end pretty much right at Missouri there. But it's been going pretty well. My main issue was, of course, trying to help rebuild the team while also keeping a nice fat home streak alive. We're at 9 games. We'll finally get this into double digits, hopefully. So 10 games, and then I think after, by the end of the next one, I think we would have 3 more, so we could finish with 13 home game streak, which would be great. So I'll definitely take that on, but now hopefully we can extend this to 10 games here against Colorado. What's up, Michael? Oh, I thought I did it. There we go. Oh my God. The day that the emulators work well enough to have a game like this work, oh.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8. The Colorado,
I mean, technically, if I really wanted to, I could get like a third-party deal so that I could use, in my mind, better, better controllers. I'm trying not to have this overpower me. I'm just trying to check that. Oh, man. Who the hell is their center? And how the hell did he beat him out?
Beats it to the wing. God.
Man, I mean, I've played small ball before, but this feels small.
Pulled in by Boobles. And it's still knotted up 0. It's tipped.
Oh, that's my fault.
Colorado. That wasn't much of a look. You could see that one coming before he released it. Boobles inbounds.
That's fine. That's fine. There you go. This time he's got it.
Andrew backs in, hands it off. Miles from about 19 feet.
Come on. Come on. There you go.
We're now all tied up 2.
Just barely tipped that one in there.
Colucci catches it, left wing.
Yeah, that Orlando Magic video. Saw an Orlando Magic video today. Basically, nice little details on how ever since Dwight Howard left, they've just kind of hosed themselves. And it's like, oh, that was such a well-made video, and it's depressing as a Magic fan. I meant to pump fake that. All right, we'll have another shot at that. Edie's cookies and cream ice cream, very good. By the way, hello, David. Ah, there we go.
Big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. That will be.
Oh, come on now. I knew that was going to happen. I should have just let it go. Should have just let it do its thing. It'd have been fine. How does this go away?
Hooks inbounds the ball.
Can I make this go away? There we go. Okay, which one was that? Was that bottom left? No, right. What the fuck that was? But I did realize something. Not only does Andrew average about 19-something points a game, he also averages about 9.3 rebounds. So if I can get him above 10, I can have a guy on my team averaging a double-double, which will be very nice. I don't know if it'll put him like in the running for maybe like an All-American award. What the? I think he bounced past it and it bounced off his foot. Someone's foot.
It's right rim and doesn't fall.
Andrew went after that.
There we go.
Hard. Great work.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of That's going to hit the side. Yep.
Snatches the rebound. But they're still up by 4.
I will say I'm making preparations for TEW as well when I eventually come back. I don't say eventually. It's going to happen after like a week. I'll be out of the country for a week, and then probably like next Tuesday I'll be back.
He misses the first.
I probably won't do anything Saturday just because my flight is at 6 a.m. So, like, unless I can will myself to, well, you know what? I'll probably spend my Saturday right up to that point, like, making sure that I'm packed and ready to go. So I probably won't worry much about streaming before I have to catch a flight.
Our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Guys, earlier today I caught up with Coach Wilson. He told me that they want to use their quickness to their advantage. He said they couldn't think of another squad that could match their team's speed, and he wants to make sure that shows tonight by getting out on the break and showing how fast this game can be played.
hosting,
Thanks, Tracy.
auto hosting.
You have to keep your head
Appreciate
up
it.
and eyes open at all times playing with this guy.
I've never seen that because I'm pretty sure she auto hosts just about every stream. And that's like the first time it's actually like told me that. It's like, yeah, Chatty, I kind of know already.
Miles from the baseline.
There you go.
They increase their lead to 4.
Where am I flying to? I'm flying to Houston. And from Houston, I take a... I don't know if I should take a cab or an Uber. I've never done an Uber before. But I would be taking it to Galveston, to the port of Galveston, to get on a Royal Caribbean cruise, and then just cruise for a week. It's been planned for a while, and I basically told my buddy, I'm like, this is cool and all, and I'm excited, but like, count me out after this year. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, the kids are going to be in school, so we'd have to schedule, like, different times anyway. I'm like, awesome. Because, like, I enjoy the fact of, you know, I enjoy the idea of a cruise, and I know I'm probably going to enjoy it, but also I feel like me personally can find a much better way to spend $1,100.
To inbound the ball.
I don't know what I would spend it on, but I'd probably find a good way to spend it.
Bennett inbounds the ball. About 7.5 minutes.
Knowing me, it would be like buying like several games and then spending an entire week just secluded in my house.
Gets it down low.
Secluded in my apartment, just playing the games, and then I can order food. And it can be nice food, because if I'm trying to get it up to like $1,100.
Sessoms dumps it off. Covington dumps it to the paint.
There you go.
He gets up close and personal.
So yeah, it's been a lot of work just to make sure I had everything set up for a. It's been a lot of work just to make sure I can. I have myself ready for the. Cruise, because it's like there's like a 19-page booklet of stuff, and then of course I had to get my first passport, because I guess I went on a cruise when I was younger, but I guess passports weren't really required at that point. And I think also when I was younger and we went across the border to Mexico, I think I didn't really need a passport at that time either. So
tosses it up. McLaren fights into the paint and yanks it down.
Oh my God! You did the Alaskan cruise. You went on besides going places to play basketball and eat from the food court. I have a feeling that's going to be me. I have it like it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, you know, you can go. Like, of course, there's the 3 different days of going to like various countries. I think there's like Jamaica, Cayman Islands, Mexico. But, like, I think most of the time is going to be, like, mostly just kind of spent hanging out, doing, I don't know, probably nothing expensive. I don't really feel like it. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I remember when I was, like, a teenager that they had, like, because I went to, like a teenager lounge, and it was whatever. And then they had like clubs and stuff. I think I saw something about a casino. I do have a feeling I'll probably spend some time in a casino. I don't usually go gambling that much. Oh my god, I told him to pump fake again. I don't know why that didn't. Whatever. I just won't worry about it, and I'll come try to do something different here. There you go. Oh. See, there you go. Now he pump fakes. Hey, see? Look what happens when we pump fake successfully. Look at that. Hey, freaking amazing. How's it going? And you asked me that, too. I'm doing good. I'm tired. I'm not as tired, but that's probably because I had a coffee not too long ago. I knew I was going to be tired, and I thought I was going to be taking a nap, but then I didn't do that, so. Grandparents asked if you want to do that, the teen thing. I knew better. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, it was like, oh yeah, it's for like teenagers to kind of like hang out and socialize, and it's like, I don't care about these people. And like they had like that's another thing is like my buddy told me, he's like, oh yeah, just make sure you bring swim trunks as well. I'm like, why? Like I get I'm gonna be surrounded by water, and I'm gonna be like, and cruises have pools, but I can only imagine the only thing as unclean as like a community pool is a cruise pool. I would love to know. It's probably not very clean. Nor am I a swimmer. Like I like to swim. I like to swim, but I guarantee they don't have the sort of pools that allow me to just kind of like swim. Not really just a casual just be around water type person. It's like if you want me to swim, I'll swim. But you're probably not going to let me do. It's probably a lot of like little jungle gym type things that have water or lazy rivers. That's generally what it is. Talk about vacation from the snippet. You heard something that was Disney cruises. It's a Royal Caribbean cruise. So. Now that I think about it, I think that was what I was on as when I was younger, was a Disney cruise. I can't. Maybe it was Royal Caribbean as well. I can't remember. I don't know. My dad's been telling me a whole lot of things too, because I found out he and my stepmom go on a lot of these. I'm like, Jesus, really?
Field inbounds the ball.
But yeah. Because I'm sitting here thinking, it's like, what do you think I should do? Like there were like various like forms to sign to, where it's like, oh, if you go into the wave pool or you climb the rock climb and blah 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 blah, or the ice skate. I'm like, I don't really do those things, and if I did those things, I could do them, at home. I don't have to be on a cruise to, like the wave pool. Sure, okay, that's one thing, but like. Ice skates and like ice skating and rock climbing. It's like we got places here. If I really wanted to, teen hangouts, socialize. What are you gonna do? Pick up a chick? To be fair, that was one thing one of my buddies told me, is I might have a room all to myself. Now, yes, I have a room booked to share with somebody else, but that might not happen, because basically what he told me is that the mutual friend that we have. Has been through a lot in the last couple of years. The TLDR of it is divorce, lose most custody of kid. He has like partial custody of the kid. Wife is a bit of a bitch. I met her a couple of times. It's kind of insane. Alcoholism, lose job, bouncing around other jobs. Not quite rid of alcoholism. There you go. But... But yeah, basically what he told me is he was like, you might have a room all to yourself. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, so and so might not. He might not make it to the boat. He's like, I'd be disappointed. It might happen. I'd be disappointed if it did happen, but I wouldn't be completely surprised. I'm like, oh boy.
1:48 left in the first half.
I was like, oh, God, why didn't he back down in the paint? See, that's backing down into, okay. Here you go. Here you go. Give it to the big man. Give it to the big man. Then he can kick it out. That was probably not the smartest of places. I probably could have given it to any of the other 3 guys standing around. Probably would have been a much smarter pass than what I just did. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell is with the ball control today? Oh man, nothing I think would be more disheartening than going for some alley-oop and then limp dicking the shot. He's supposed to be pretty good at that. But yeah, if they do have a casino, I'll probably do that. Otherwise, I'll just be like eating. That'll be it. Because when they gave us like I meant to pass. Why didn't he pass?
Let's do it, but I'm getting very tired of seeing us getting killed on the boards. That sent them scrambling to
But
the chocolate farm.
yeah, apparently there's like a bunch of different restaurants. They're just like, oh yeah, you can get like a nice meal right here. You can get just like a burger. I'm like, I'm probably just gonna do like burgers and stuff. I don't feel like spending too much money. I don't know. It was also another thing where he told me about like the formal nights. He's like, yeah, make sure you bring like something nice for the formal nights. I'm like, oh, I'll probably just not be there. I don't care that much. Oh, if he sank that. That's the first half already. I don't know why when you put, oh, so you're hanging out with teenagers, I read that in Chris Hansen's voice. It's like, oh, so I see you're hanging out with teenagers. Well, yeah, they're on the boat here with us. Oh, so you admit that that you are around them. What are you doing here in this room?
We're all set to begin the second half.
Had a sprained ankle by the time you got off the cruise because all you did was play basketball. That might be what if they have a basketball court, which they probably will, I might do that. I don't know if they will or not. I thought I saw a casino, like I said. I'm not a big, I don't gamble all the time, but I like my blackjack. Oh, why did he throw there? Icon passing kids always do it.
During halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson. He told me that he thinks it is going to take a different approach this half for them to hold on to this lead. Coach went on to say that he is going to break all the conventional wisdom and blaze his own path this game.
I feel like we're already breaking conventional wisdom by just the most inane passes that I'm not even paying attention to at this point. I'm just kind of tossing them. I can't believe I'm in the lead somehow. I feel like I should have a bigger lead than I do. Oh, wow. But for some reason... There you go. There you go. Oh, why? It's not like he was right there.
Great work. Catches it on the inside.
I'll take that. You go over there. You take the shot, and you make it. Finally. Besides that, you went to a musical, watched a karaoke competition. Yeah, that's the thing, too, is like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of shows on the cruise. I'm like, yeah, but they're cruise shows. I mean, they're probably okay, but they're probably not anything that great because they're cruise shows. If they were any good, they'd probably be doing Vegas or touring. That's why like stand-up comedians have a type of comedian that they call boat acts. It's like I can only imagine going to a stand-up comedy show on a boat on a cruise because there's a reason why they have things called boat acts.
The triple was off the mark by Bubolz, but they still lead by 6. Valentine can't get the jumper to fall.
I imagine the boat act is should have just waited for the Jericho cruise. I mean, it's not something that I like. That was something that I don't mind. Like it's like basically what it is that it's not. It wasn't really my decision to not go on like the Jericho cruise over this. It was like I agreed with my friends about this like a year ago, before they ever announced a Jericho cruise. So I was kind of already putting money down on this. So it's like, well, fuck. Okay, well, I don't feel like spending money on 2 cruises. I don't need 2 cruises in my life. He fought through. Got it. All right. Where am I sailing to? Cozumel, Mexico, somewhere in Jamaica, and then Cayman Islands. I'd have to see exactly what the itinerary is.
Weaver inbounds the ball.
And then I have friends of mine who want to go to Japan at some point too. I don't know if I want to do that because they're talking about like some point within the next year. And I told them we should do like end of December, beginning of January. It's like, how about right after Christmas? Then we could stay till, I don't know, January 5th or so. Just spitballing.
The Buffaloes are really struggling.
But no, it should be fine.
The full court press causes the offense to
Hey!
One
guy.
Violation.
One guy.
Those are the kind of plays that get you great.
You don't like
quickly.
saying Alaska's more your style.
lackadaisical
Glaciers do sound cool. Glaciers sound cool.
Lops it to the free throw
An
line.
Alaskan.
Boobles backs down. The last shot laid gently
Yeah,
in.
I feel like an Alaskan cruise is maybe. That sounds like something that I'd be more into. I think they used to have that shit at like the church that my dad and stepmom go to.
Weaver gets it high post. It's blocked.
I think they book like Alaskan cruises. And it's like, man, I wish I had that sort of money to just be like, yeah, cruise, cool. I mean, I guess I do, but I remember they were talking a lot of money. They're like, oh yeah, it's about a couple $1,000s to make sure you got it. I'm like, Christ. Do you go to Japan? Do you try to attend one of those wrestling events? I'll definitely try to. That'd be my main thing there. I feel like that'd be. It's like, all right, guys. I don't know. Since the beginning of January, you've gone to this Krakow Hall place like 5 times on the entire trip. I'm like, yeah, you never imagine how many shows are going on here.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position
At the right place, at the right time yet again. Last shot laid in by Colucci.
Nothing would make my day like trying to go to like a DDT show.
And it's picked up
Oh
by
my god,
Colorado.
I suck with trying to hold on to the ball. It's really not doing as well for me as I'd like it to.
Iowa State.
We're still keeping up though because we're still keeping the ball in play.
Turnovers. Tracy
So that's
has
cool.
something for us.
Coach
Now I
Wilson
gotta-
is not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants our
right,
fundamentals
ready.
are abysmal, and then added, the only players I want on the floor right now are the ones that can take care of
There you
the
go.
ball.
There you go. Look at that.
Last 13-footer was on the money by Boylan.
But yeah, it would make my day to try to go to like a DDT show with non-wrestling fan friends.
Hooks has it left wing. Weaver
Especially if it was a particularly goofy event.
catches it right wing.
I know a lot of them are, but yeah.
Good by Guy. Iowa State calls
I'd
time.
be so tempted to make Titanic jokes. Oh boy. Our All Japan streams a lot of the entire country for what you've seen is so cool. Hey,
Well, it
Jesse.
looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
Speaking of,
Covington
I'm telling you,
inbounds the
if
ball. Never
I manage to get
dishes
the
left
the
side.
money to go to Japan, I want to take you guys to.
Again, McLaren
I want to
with a hook
force you to
shot.
come with me
Front rim and out.
to a wrestling
Still a
show.
6-point lead. From deep, it was hit by Cross.
Get balcony seats too, like standing room only balcony, even if it's not sold out.
Bounces
Like,
it
fuck
down
it.
low. McLaren, the shot
Whoop.
down low. The Buffaloes have been
Especially
lights out
especially if
in the
there's like a
yard.
DDT show going on.
Takes it up.
Lets you
Hits
have
the
you
layup.
watch. It's like
Fake
it's like
freezes
this
the
is
game.
wrestling in Japan
The
as you're
streak
just
continues
watching
with 14 on
someone wrestle an inanimate object.
McLaren has it baseline.
I mean, it's a promotion that gave a title belt to the actual title belt, and and a promotion that had one of the best wrestlers in the world wrestle a sex doll and have to put on a match with it.
Whoever was supposed to be guarding him better wake up.
Gave a ladder a retirement ceremony, complete with streamers and everything.
Has his team rolling.
I mean, there's generally enough seats, but yeah, it really depends on the promotion, what they have, but you'd pay to see that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and if it's DDT, Lady Beard would generally be there. Maybe not all the time, since they tour.
Bennett catches it out left. Pass left wing.
Oh, he should have been able to.
McLaren dumps it off.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Bennett
This is what I'm
backs
gonna do.
down.
I'm trying to get them to bite at one of these.
Catches it left wing. Stolen.
Oh my God! He tried to do a crossover and he just completely fell the fuck over.
Just snatched it away from him.
What ship are sailing on the Royal Caribbean website? Looking at the ships. Oh crap! I had it in front. I think it's like Liberty of the Seas. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Liberty of the Seas.
To take the lead. McLaren gets the rebound.
It doesn't matter how far you've got to go to get them, Vern. Every
That ship.
rebound
Okay, I
is
just booked a room
essential.
there. I'll see you there, man.
Lyle has it
I mean,
left wing.
I'm not too worried considering we're 2 days away from it, and they want that money like
Flip up and in on that last
they want that
layup.
money months in
Colorado
advance.
calls
Like,
time.
this is a cruise that I paid for like back in January. This thing has been paid for months ago. I guess ball control at this point.
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams
Put in
are
the
going to shake
7-footer.
things up a little
Hey,
bit.
perfect timing on putting in the 7-footer. How many rebounds does he have? I want to see. I want to start like really pushing him towards. Let me see. He's got 8 rebounds, so I'd love an extra couple of rebounds here. Push that up to at least 10.
Weaver inbounds the ball. Colorado
I would like
is
for him
having a
to
lot of trouble
end the
preventing
season with a
second chance
double-double
runs. And Tracy
average.
has a report.
Coach
Oops.
Conroy was yelling to his
Currently,
players on the last trip,
he'll have
"Get
more than
tough,
enough
physical."
points,
He told his guys
but currently
on the
he's
bench
sitting
he
at
wants to see
9.3
much more of an
rebounds a
effort put
game.
toward boxing out and stopping these easy baskets.
All right, Tracy. Out of bounds. Touch last by Iowa State.
Oh my God.
Valentine releases.
Jesus,
Misses
I'm
the
tired.
tying basket.
He did a real good job.
I think it's
staying
the
that close
warming
on the
up
shooter.
of
Just
the.
getting a hand up will bother most players
I
enough
feel
to
like
make the
I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I feel like there's a lot of times
grabs the
where.
rock. What an
Oh my
offensive
God.
rebound.
Okay, try it again, except this time make it. There you go.
The last
I feel like the summer is always a little bit rougher to me, just because I feel like I could sleep easier if I have like a big thick blanket and I can just like cocoon myself in it. It's a lot harder when it's warmer and you're just trying to stay cool most of the time.
sizing up his man.
Then it's like,
All net on the shot.
and you
Right
just wake
guard.
up sweating.
He's got 14.
Your bed's got like this permanent stink
McLaren
on it,
ends it off. Andrew backs in.
just because you've had enough nights like that.
Sessoms skips
No,
it
my
to the
bed's
high
not
post.
that bad. I actually
Out left.
clean the sheets. I had a roommate who didn't, and it was the fucking grossest thing. I had a roommate who didn't ever clean his sheets,
Not a good call.
and he had a girlfriend, and he would be with that girlfriend on a regular basis, doing, you can fill in the blanks and understand what he's doing on said bed, and never clean the sheets. And I'm like, that's fucking gross.
Boobles catches it. Right wing.
He's like, what? I'm like, it's just like,
Goes up.
no.
Double clutched and laid in by Andrew.
Yeah.
They're now out in front by 5. The Buffaloes with some difficulties. Hooks. Gets it. Left side. Weaver feeds it to the right side. Hooks hits it.
Damn.
But they're still behind by 3.
Yeah, it's it's one thing. Like, you should clean your sheets more than, like, once every year anyway.
He gets hammered.
But, like, especially if you're having sex on it, like, I wouldn't want to go near that. That is, ugh.
Sinks the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One Christian of them not waiting until marriage.
This kid doesn't know about pressure.
Hey, up by 5. I think we might be able to close this game out. Out of all the mishaps that I've had with my own idiotic gameplay, only here will you see high-level stupidity somehow work out.
Andrew backs in, dumps it to the paint. Miles shoots it. Andrew keeps it alive.
All right, that should be. I think he's got at least 10 rebounds at this point, so I'm feeling good about that.
Bounces it to the right side. Connects from the
Oh, really? Did I just do just a little bit too early here? Are they going to try? I think they're going to. Yep, they're going to try. How many fouls are they at? I don't think I've been to the line that much. But only like twice maybe. Yeah, third team foul. So they got 7 to get to here, and I'm just like trying to kill some time. Hey, there's the dagger.
Can't see this one getting away from them.
Hey, that was a risk too. That was quite the risk. Nope.
Terrific job clearing some space under the glass.
Really? You're down by 8. Come on.
There's
a miniature water park on its deck. Well, that's cool. I still don't really care. I don't really have a pool physique. I'll just look like a creep. Just a pasty white creep. Like that happened. Like nothing. Like nothing happened. Like nothing happened when I was with my buddy and his wife and his 2 kids at like the amusement park, because one of the local amusement park is like a pretty good amusement park, and they took out some of the old rides and put in a water park. And it's like, that's cool. And so like I'm hanging out with his kids, and it's like, God, I gotta like interact with the kids, because the last thing I need is like to just be this pasty white, tall, slightly overweight, like dude who just looks like he's just being a creep at a water park with around a bunch of kids. You just, at this day and age, you could never be too careful. There you go, 12 rebounds, all right. At this day and age, people will freak out over shit like that. All about putt-putt or bowling. I'd be so down for that. They had a mini golf course or a bowling alley. Done. Easy with the adjectives. You're Iowa. That's all I have to say. Yeah, basically, yes. Just a pasty white corn-fed dude. And at the day and age that we're at, I'm good. I'm good with being around just anybody. Just anybody in general. Did I try going after this guy at one point? Oh, yeah, I probably gave up on him. Damn, that would have been nice, too. All right. Where are we at with this? Okay, still good. Still good. We're still going to email them, though. Oh, wow, we only have 25 for time. That's fine. I don't think we have any... I don't think there's like anything major left to do here with a lot of these guys. It's really just sending some emails and phone calls at this point. So win the kids some stuffed animals and give them ice cream. Oh my God. Who put this windowless van on the cruise deck? Shh. Oh, that's awful. I'm glad we're still at the top for these guys. All right, couple of 4-star, couple of nice 3 stars. I can hang with that. All right, we upped our home game streak to 10. Not only doing the home games, just skipping games one at a time. Yeah, only doing home games. Basically, what I did is I did all my non-conference games because usually I can schedule those, and I can usually do some fun games there. You know, like the Grambling game or Duke, see how Duke is gone, or have an Iowa game. Like that's fun. But like the conference games, like I wouldn't mind facing Texas, but at this point I might as well just like skip that and just focus mostly on my home streak. That's really where I want to go. I want to get to a point where I don't have to, oh my God, I actually won. Holy shit. I think that's the first simulated game we've actually won now. Oh, good. I don't want to stop, no. I think it's the first simulated game we've won so far. Did we have a top 25 at some point? It looked like we almost had one. Artistry folding classes. Oh, boy. Cool. All right, let's get these 2 done. Whoops. I mean, I might as well just do it all myself. Fuck it. Make sure I haven't rescinded any scholarships. We seem to be okay. Everything else seems to be good. We'll do pretty good to stay up on most of these guys at this point, so feeling good about that. That team logo's throwing you off. Which one? The Iowa State one? The old one that they had? I was gonna say, I think most of these team logos, like the Alabama one, really throws me for a loop, man. Because like the Iowa State logo, like obviously, yeah, it's they do have a miniature golf, basketball court, and karaoke club. Okay, so that's probably what I'll do. Play a little basketball, do a little miniature golf. Why not? Just a just a sad, lonely man playing some putt-putt. That's fine. I mean, my whole, like I said, my buddy and his whole family is going to be there, too. I thought it was going to be like 4 of us. It turns out he's bringing his kids and his parents are going, too. I'm like, Jesus! So they're going to have shit that they're going to want to do, which is fine, because then I can just kind of fuck off and do my own thing. Yeah, the one that really throws me off is Alabama's, man. Because Alabama's is like the old one. What are they, ACC? Oh, SEC. They're SEC, aren't they? Southwest, Southern. Oh, my God. Yeah, Alabama's really throws me for a loop because it's like, Christ, how old is that logo? By the way, they're doing pretty good, 16-8. Kentucky's up there at 1, Georgia at 16. Yeah, that Alabama logo really is just, it's something. Cool, 89, but that's fine. We'll defend home court. Currently up at 10. Called the Dreamwork Experience, so hopefully you get to meet Shrek. I think there's maybe a better joke with, God, now I gotta remember some of the more, like, some of the other 90s stuff. Was Chicken Run DreamWorks? I'm pretty sure Ants was DreamWorks. It's like, fuck Shrek.
Give us your take, Bill.
I want to meet Ants. Ants and... Oh my God, I'm trying to remember, like, the DreamWorks stuff. Let me see. It says they stopped using that logo in 2003. Well, you know, Ants was, Chicken Run. I thought Chicken Run was. Which means Wallace and Gromit was as well. Oh boy, they got a 7-foot tall guy. That's fine. We got a 7-3 guy. They don't play small ball, but neither do we. Hey, I actually won the tip.
The tip off, and we'll get this one started. Passes to the right. McLaren tosses
All right.
it up. Scores the opening field goal.
Wasn't Up DreamWorks? Up was Disney Pixar. Up was a Pixar one.
Mateos leads him
I generally remember at least the Pixar ones.
by Matthews.
I don't know why. Maybe it's because Pixar is ingrained enough in certain movies. I have to think about some of the DreamWorks ones. But Pixar is usually...
Lions gets the board
Yeah.
inside. Now let's check
It
in
would
with
suck
third
being
member
that
of the
tall.
team, Tracy Wilson. Tracy?
Probably.
Earlier today, I talked with Coach Wilson.
But you
He
know,
said it's
I
no
mean, those
secret
guys
that
get
we
paid
have guys
millions
who can
just to
knock down the
suck.
three, and we're not going to shy away from letting
Like
them do their
Andrew,
thing.
even if he goes on to be kind of shit in the NBA, he'll still be he'll still walk away with probably like 50 million
Thank you, Tracy.
unless something
Puts it up.
awful happens to him.
The three was off target
Just
by
because he's
Bubolz.
7'3". I don't know how much. I was gonna say I'm trying to think of like the worst super tall player.
Ramos
How much?
shoots it.
I wonder how much money Hashim Thabit made in his career, because I think you find out how much Hashim Thabit has made in his career, and you'll find what the ground floor for an extraordinarily tall guy is in the NBA.
Backs in, gets it left side. Bubolz dumps it off.
There.
Dishes it to the wing.
Oh, that was not a smart idea.
He just exploded off the floor to time that
Also
block.
Wonderful anticipation by the defender.
To the
Mostly,
free throw
yeah.
line. Takes
Whoops.
it up. Nice floater back there by Lyons.
Oh, one of the
They're in
dollar
front,
things compared to
6-2.
okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm more of a cheapo type person like that anyway.
Two
Ah! Oh my God, I'm screwing everything up right now. Kung Fu Panda, a couple of lemurs from Madagascar,
Passes it to
Puss
the
in
right
Boots. Yay!
Schultz
Wasn't like
skips it down low.
there was a couple of other ones
12 feet away.
around that time that I think was
But they're still out in front by
what was it like? What was it? Over the Hedge that had like the caffeinated squirrel.
Bubolz has it.
Was
top of
that-
the key. Passes to the
Was
elbow.
that like the hyperactive squirrel? Wasn't that Over the Hedge? I'm pretty sure that was a DreamWorks thing.
But they're still behind by one.
Kwame Brown. I think Kwame Brown was probably like
Gets it out
7 or 7-1.
Nichols.
Estimated earnings 11 million. I mean
Nice shot missed by Lyons.
that's probably at least a good 9 million more than I'll probably ever make. Ah, suck it.
The big fella with a tough
Shit.
rebound. No denying him on that one.
Giant Kung Fu Panda Universal. Oh, that's definitely not DreamWorks. Foamy? No. That's fucking. Oh God, I forget what the.
Like it was no problem. What a
No, there was
Cyclones take their first time out of the
they had an actual Over the Hedge, but Foamy's. God, I forgot about Foamy. Jesus Christ. I think I still actually
Boylan inbounds the
I think
ball.
I still
Right
am
around 9
subscribed
minutes left in the
to
half.
at least like
Bounces it to the
maybe
wing.
one of my old accounts is still subscribed to
Backs
what was it?
down.
Ill Will Works, I think is what it was
Dishes
called.
to the left. Brinkley has it left wing.
Pretty sure they still
Releases.
did shit with
We're
that.
all tied up. And it's now
Unfortunately,
all
there
wrapped up.
appears to be no casino. No, my blackjack.
Feeds right wing. Nichols
I
takes the
played
shot.
poker
Answers
once
right back with his
at
own
the
three.
casino
And they're now
um,
up by 3. Never
down the
brings it up
street
floor. With
in one of the
leaders,
suburbs.
he was hacked and
My
will go to the
roommate
line for
went
the
with
cover.
me, and my roommate went with me, and he ended up taking my money. we had a point right, a good hand,
The Red Raiders
but of course the
bring
way
out some
poker
reserves.
works, I figured, you know what, I'll go in at least a little bit with this hand, and then I figured he was bluffing. As it
Gets
turns
the
out, he
second
wasn't
ball as
bluffing, and
well.
I wasn't bluffing either, and his hand was slightly better than mine. And the next thing I know, I'm giving him all my money. He's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, that's fine. You took like 3 guys' money. Yeah, I just happen to be
Swings
one
it
of
to the
them.
left wing.
Let's go for pancakes.
Zamora pulls it in. Inside.
That was the
Puts
shtick
too
for a
much
little
on it.
while, was we'd go
They're
play
still up
poker,
by 1. Just
or I'd
over
go
8
play
minutes
blackjack.
left in the half.
He'd play poker.
Left wing.
And then whoever won more money
Takes
treated the other to
lead.
pancakes.
Got it.
It was a great little
And they
system.
lead by 2.
Ice Age. Pretty sure Ice Age is DreamWorks. Pretty sure. Oh, Illumination and DreamWorks, basically the same umbrella. I can't imagine there's other. I don't know how many major studios are producing like animated movies around here besides Disney and DreamWorks. I don't know. They do makeup in Broadway and ice skating shows. Yay! Won't get to play blackjack, but at least I'll get to see Les Mis. Hey, Nielsen, how's it going? Secret Life of Pets is DreamWorks. I don't think I ever saw that. Pretty sure DreamWorks has had some lame movies over the last few years that I probably remember just because, like I said, my buddy has kids. They're quite young. So it's like, oh yeah, we'll find some movies that the kids might enjoy. Could go better, me? Could go better. I could be less tired. Or not dealing with acid reflux right now. I don't want to be gross, but I was driving home today, and I had a fart, and it was like literally just the tiniest of farts. Just a pop. It's basically just a pop. Oh, he's going to hit the side. Yep. It's basically just a little pop. And I nearly gassed myself out of my own car. Like it was hardly anything, but just this little tiny thing had such a thick concentration of awfulness that I wanted to jump out of my own car. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? I know what I ate. Couldn't have been that bad. The Dinner Mystery Theater? Oh, God. You mean like the thing where there's like a murder mystery or something? Oh, my God. Where it's like, we have to solve the crime. Oh, man. My favorite, you know what? When it comes to dinner mystery theaters, the episode of Malcolm in the Middle where they did that shit with the worst fucking actors, where it's like, we're going to do, and people were just leaving. Because it's like, no, we don't want this. And we mentioned Trolls, The Boss Baby, How to Train Your... Okay, How to Train Your Dragon was legit. Megamind, like a lot of these I don't quite remember. Shark Tale, oh God, B movie, oh God. Andrew catches it left side. That's right. DreamWorks is, oh, how do you miss that? DreamWorks has been like meme movies the last several years. No. Oh my God, I think he literally just posterized my center. Like he's a fucking nobody. There you go. Waiting on people to come home, see the computer parts you need. Ah, something happened to your computer? Broken down on you? Because I feel you on that. I've been having to worry about my my roommate's computer. My computer's been pretty okay. But yeah, my roommate's computer has been 18 shades of fucked. I've been trying to like troubleshoot his stuff here. It's like, let's see Boss Baby in a meme, and it actually wasn't that bad. Oh. Did you end up calling him at 3 a.m. and then recording it? Heard you can make like millions of views on that. He's got two. Crew inbounds the ball. Texas Tech takes its first. What's the movie with the Minions? Isn't that Dream? Is Minions DreamWorks? Despicable Me? Mamma Mia and Cats. Boy, I'm jealous you get to see some great show. Jesus Christ. I didn't know Mamma Mia and Cats was a thing still. Despicable Me. Little bro's going to be happy with the computer you're going to build from. Nice. I spoke with Boss Baby. He answered. That's Illumination? Okay, so Illumination really does have their own thing then. Yeah, they got some stuff. Especially considering the Despicable Me movies have probably made them a truckload of money. Especially if they have if they had any sort of what is it? Merch money. The studio got a nice little merch cut. Holy shit.
The three-pointer was offline by Nichols.
They've got to learn.
I haven't seen Frozen either.
Shots will come if you don't rush them.
I could probably sing Let It Go
Covington.
pretty well without ever having seen it, just because of, like,
Nice work by the big
and I've never
guys.
even listened to the song directly.
Schultz takes a three. Bennett snatches the rebound.
You're near the
Still a
end too, and
double-digit
stop
game.
watching. I7. All right, I'm
Covington
gonna try
hands it
to
off.
do 240 gig SSD,
Has
1
it out
terabyte
left.
hard drive, GTX 970. That feels a lot like mine.
Beats it to the right.
Really does.
Baseline James. That one was drilled
Because I got an i7. I think it's a 4790.
by three.
I have 16 gigs of RAM. I don't know if it's a 2133. I don't have a solid state drive. I'm planning on doing that, but I have two 2 terabyte hard drives and a GTX 970. You're basically building my computer, but with a solid state drive in it.
Dishes to the corner. The shot clock's running.
Oh,
down.
my God.
Nichols dumps it off.
Oh, they ain't gonna do it.
Dumps it to the
They ain't
paint.
gonna do it.
Lyons shoots it.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Three-point opportunity.
That's called defense, motherfucker.
Knocks down the first one.
i7 3770. Okay, I think that's what mine is. Now that you said 3770, I believe that's what mine is. It's an i7, and yeah,
Gets the
it's like
second before
4.0
as
gigs, or 4.1 gig, I think,
Boylan
actually.
inbounds the ball. 2:50 left in the first half.
Oh, wow, I thought they were going to tip it off.
Lyles
Hey! Oh,
Boylan
shit.
grabs the offensive
Nope, we're going to do it again.
He pulled down that offensive
Come on.
like it was no problem.
Come on, Steph Curry, you got this.
Off the mark by Boylan. From deep. The offensive board
Okay,
gathered
Steph
by
Curry,
Boylan.
he is not. He's a little bit closer to, oh, God. He's a little bit closer to,
Middle. Nichols
oh,
from
Jesus Christ, I
downtown.
can't even remember. I
Boylan
can't even remember
pulls
the
it down.
one, the one skilled ball son. I can remember the other two dipshits' names. I can't remember the one who has actual talent.
Covington passes it to the right side.
God damn it.
Left wing.
Lonzo,
Throws it
there
up.
we go.
The
That's
three-pointer
okay.
was
Seth Curry, yeah.
and they're up by 4.
Lonzo. I kept thinking like LeVar, LiAngelo. I'm like, ah, shit, that's the brothers and the dad.
Both teams will
Yeah,
make some
it's
substitutions.
less Steph Curry and more Lonzo Ball. How did I forget Lonzo Ball's name?
Nichols inbounds
Maybe it's because I spent the last couple of months just crying into my Penny Hardaway jersey and remembering the good old days of when the Orlando Magic didn't suck.
Beats it to
Pizza
the right
place
wing.
called Sorrento's.
Ramos for three. Andrew hauls
Picture
it
they
in.
use looks
That's
like
his
frozen
fourth
pizza.
rebound thus far.
Huh.
Miles.
Great rebound. The big fella's
Damn it.
not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Damn it.
Nichols grabs the
LeVar.
rebound.
Lonzo. That's a maybe LeVar as well.
Bounces it to the right side. He's doubled up. From downtown.
He wanted to play Fortnite on epic
And that's
settings.
his fifth
That was
rebound.
one thing that my roommate talked about because he's big on Fortnite too. And he was like, dude, it looks so much nicer on the PC. I'm like, yeah.
Bubolz catches it. Left
He's like, but the only thing he can't quite get down is the keyboard and mouse style of playing that game. He really can't get a grip on that. He actually started using a controller on the PC version of the game, and I think he actually won a game once with it, which really tells you about however that game was.
Gets it.
Either his skill or whatever, but it was like,
From 20
yeah, he was
feet out.
learning how to shoot better because he was playing on PC with a controller because he can't handle the keyboard and mouse shooting. There you go.
Fires.
Oh, I felt it. I felt it in my heart and soul that it was actually going to go in.
They bring their lead to 7.
Damn. Also, Seth's nickname was Fucks the Sky.
That is a
Wait.
turnover.
He lost track of where he was, Vern. That's just not heads up.
Oh, Steph,
basketball.
okay.
McLaren inbounds the ball.
Oh, I should have just shot. I should have just shot.
Goes up.
Just
Nailed it.
Just bowl over them with your giant ass
Here's
frame.
some cheers from them after that shot. He's got 4. Harton way up court. Iowa State.
Hey.
Serious problem with
Oh.
their interior defense. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
Coach Wilson
CS:GO with a controller. Oh my God.
On the floor to help each
Damn.
other in the paint. They've given up way too many points close to the basket.
That'd be
Thanks,
interesting.
Tracy. We'll head into the break with the score 38-29. How about the half?
I like how We Are Stardom's account is like advertising the Cinderella tournament. And it's like, this is the same Twitter account that I followed that weeks ago already spoiled who's winning the tournament.
Now we'll bring you our player of the half.
Like, I get it if you at least state, like, I'm guessing you're just stating what matches are on there. Feels weird to have you kind of kayfabing it a little bit.
From our player of the half.
Considering I follow the Twitter account enough to know who already is winning. There's no casino you can hustle people at the tennis tables. I'm starting to realize that, like, these types of cruises are like such, like, I don't know, it's this really is like an upper middle class type thing, and I guess I could almost be like, I feel like it feels weird to think that I probably am considered at least middle class at this point. But it's like, I don't want to, like, I would, my idea of a vacation instead of like, like, I would legit be okay with just hanging out at home and not doing shit for a week. I might do that in August on my week off there. I managed to take a week off in August, which actually coincides with the Iowa State Fair, so that'll be great. Oh my God. I just thought about, I don't know if anyone's ever done, I don't know if there's any, like, I don't think there's any real streamer from Iowa that's like big enough that does IRL streams, but the types of people that you could meet at the Iowa State Fair, if you thought the mullet has died, the Iowa State Fair reminds you that mullets are alive and well. That would actually be amazing to try to to try to IRL stream at the state fairgrounds. I don't know if I'd do it, but it would be a fun idea. Pretty good at pool. Never gotten the coordination for ping pong. I'm literally the opposite, where it's like I can do ping pong. I just, for some reason, like I know like how I could do well at pool. I just don't have the hand, like I don't have the proper ability to shoot with a stick in pool. Guess you need to get you a gun run backpack and IRL stream the state fair. Just fucking 90 degrees. Just overweight hicks, and then other people. There's actually a woman that I worked with that she actually, like, she stays the whole time there. She actually gets her RV out, and oh, why did I shoot the three with the? Oh my God, he made it. She actually stays there the whole time. She lives in town, but she just takes her RV and just lives in the RV park the whole, like, during the whole state fair. I'm like, you see pretty much everything in 1 or 2 days. Not going to really miss much. Like, the way me and my friends do it is we used to coordinate it around like a concert that we wanted to go see. That's usually the day that we would go. It was like, all right, we'll go when there's a concert going on that night. Diligent Mama, there's a library in card room where you can play poker but not for money. Then what's the point of playing poker? If not to take people's money. What are you playing for? Hershey Kisses? Chocolate coins? It'd be amazing, actually. All right, there you go. Oh my God, you finish. Finish it. Hey.
He shot so beautifully. He knew exactly when to go up and get that one.
Yeah, I'd be perfectly okay with just, you know, when I have my week off in August, That's probably what I'll just do. I won't really go anywhere. I'll just kind of hang out and not do much. Maybe I'll stream more. Maybe I'll do some streams during normal people hours. I don't know what I'll do. I think I have family who's coming up from different parts of America during that point in time. 15 team assists. Look at that shit. Different parts of America during the Iowa State Fair, because we all kind of, most of the family came from there. So, oh God, sorry Jesse, hang on. Stay hydrated, bot. Goes away so I can see what you said.
Leads him with the pass. The steal by Bubolz.
Cocaine. You play for cocaine. Everything's cocaine. Jesus Christ. We're just hitting every three today. It's ridiculous how many threes we're hitting. I'm at a point where I'm literally just heat checking and then just nailing everything at this point. I can only imagine if we weren't nailing as many threes what the score would look like right now. This is what Hilton Magic looks like. You want to see what Hilton Magic looks like? This is what Hilton Magic looks like. Oh, as soon as I ding it off. All right, this is what Hilton Magic looks like. There. Intercept it with his face. You're off getting parts of the store. Best of luck. See you later.
The Red Raiders coach is not at all happy with the drought they're going through.
Oh yeah, they got Monster Hunter, the new Monster Hunter that's going to be coming for the Switch. I'm still not sure what I want to do with that, because I could get Monster Hunter World, and there's a lot of people who are like total Monster Hunter purists. It's a really big debate. It's a very friendly debate. There's not anything heated between like Monster Hunter World people and old school Monster Hunter people. But it's like a very friendly debate of like, well, if you prefer like the quality of life updates and stuff, you might want to go with World. But if you want, more monsters and the different gameplay and feeling of blah 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 blah, then you can get this. I'm probably better off getting World. Probably. It's worth probably at least trying out. Like I enjoyed Monster Hunter 4. I didn't play a ton of Double Cross, but I did enjoy Monster Hunter 4. But the main thing I was like not happy with was the idea of playing on a 3DS. Like I'll play. There's a lot of games I would play on a 3DS. But, like, a hack and slash game, it'd be like if Dark Souls was on 3DS. It's like, okay, you could play it. If they made something like it, but like a hack and slash game doesn't feel like it would work on Switch. Or not Switch. 3DS. Just something with the buttons. I want to have like that really feels like I should be more akin to actually having a controller in my hand, rather than just this tiny little thing my hands are cramped in. Oh, yeah, we're up by 20. We might as well just call it good at this point. Why not? I didn't expect to be up by 20, but we just kept hitting three-pointers. I don't know what happened. We couldn't stop hitting our threes. Look at this. 1 for 2. Okay, 3 for 14 is not great. That's like, that's like almost 20%, I think. 3 for 15 would have been 1/5. That would have been almost 20%. Every one of Miles' shots was that. 3 for 6, 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for 1. 0 for 1, 3 for 3, 1 for 1. Bennett went 4 for 5, 1 for 2. 15 for 33, so that's probably like, it's got to be at least a good 40%. So I got to say that's pretty good. And we managed to keep up the double-double for Andrew, so that helps. So look at that. 11 games. Let's make it 12 as we face Kansas State. And we are nearing the end of our first season. It's been a fairly successful first season, I'd say. I mean, we didn't face the greatest of teams. Somehow got a shocker win over Texas, an actual top 25 team. I think we're actually technically undefeated right now against top 25 teams. It's ridiculous.
The Kansas State Wildcats battle the Iowa State Cyclones.
I think that was one thing that I noticed. I was like, how are we somehow like just getting, we're somehow just getting upset after upset. 7-2. Oh shit, they got a big boy too. I don't know why, but like their big boy doesn't look as big as our big boy. Oh, look at that. Look at the I don't know why their point guard immediately started like backing me down. Like, yeah, man. Here we go. I'm going to guard you in the post.
Today I talked with Coach Wilson. He told me if there is one area where I want my players to excel tonight, it's rebounding. He said they know what a tremendous rebounding
Lonzo
team
Ball
they're up against.
Icon Edition
They're prepared to make the
Swingman
extra
jersey.
effort to win the
$79
battle on the
retails for
boards.
$110. Maybe I'll wait a couple of years when it's probably going to be worth less. And he's no longer a Laker. I feel like it's only a matter of time before he's no longer a Laker. Who knows?
Still a double-digit game.
I don't know. The Lakers really aren't. Maybe they have a slightly different viewpoint now, but I remember they weren't very tolerant during the Kobe days of not being a top-tier team. Shit. One of the things they offer is guest lectures, so you could actually spend your entire cruise listening to timeshare pitches. Is that what they mean by guest lectures? It's like, it'd be one thing if you could actually learn some shit, like some legit TED Talks going on the cruise, which I imagine they wouldn't actually have going on. But timeshare shit. I told you, like, this is, like, they at least, cruises seem to understand this for, like, fucking upper middle class people. This is what cruises are for people who can maybe the people who can afford to go on a cruise but maybe not be able to afford, like, and maybe they could afford timeshares but just never use them. I swear to God, if I hear about the idea of like, and then you can make $6,000 at home. All you have to do is recruit 6 people, and if they recruit 6 people, like, oh no. Oh, what was he doing? I told you to back down. Oh, you big dummy. Is he? Okay, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that a limp that I saw? Oh, no. I thought I saw him limping. Oh, I wanted to give him the ball and see if he could make it happen. A large part of the reason why the Lakers are win-oriented is because Kobe was win-oriented. Oh, my God, will you stop with the... Okay, he seems to be okay now, but he seemed to be walking funny at first. Garrett, back it down. Back it down. Why is he not posting up? I'm hitting the post-up button. Suck a dick. Oh my God, that was I could feel the anger behind that swat. I could feel the anger behind that block, man. He didn't so much as swat that as much as he did grab it out of the air and just toss it as far as he could. That wasn't so much a block as much as it was just a grab and get the fuck out of here. Can't take it out of the player, so I'm going to take it out on the ball.
Has it right wing. Right wing. Passes to the outside. Watches it.
Kansas State is the college where Josh Freeman came from.
About 8.5 minutes left in the half. What a good job.
I mostly know Kansas State is in like our conference, and I know Kansas State as the team that we could probably get a win against in football.
No good. By Miles.
It's like, oh, Kansas State, okay.
Has it in the paint.
Kansas State and Kansas. Oh, and Michael Beasley, too. Oh, boy. It's still a slightly better. Josh Freeman and Michael Beasley is slightly better than some of the shit we've had from, like, we have, like, Jeff Hornacek, or Czech. I always thought it was Hornacek, and then I kept hearing Hornacek. I'm like, I swear it was Jeff Hornacek, but Yeah, Jeff Hornacek, and then like that's about the premier Iowa State guy, and then I think like the next one down would be like Jamal Tinsley. then we drop down to like Jamal Tinsley and maybe Marcus Fizer, and then Royce White. And there you go. I feel like there's probably at least like one more who went to Iowa State who was good. I just can't quite remember off the top of my head.
Tacks on the free throw for the three-point play. Bennett inbounds the ball. About 7.5 minutes left in the half. Skips it to the wing.
Hey. Oh, God, that was dumb. Oh, that was still dumb. Hope that live band's on board or Japanese deathcore metal variety. That'd be nice. Of course, it's probably going to be some like knowing the way that kind of shit works. There's probably going to be like some 80s hair metal cover band, not an actual band, but some cover band. Because I'm thinking about the shit that they put on at the state fair, because that's probably what they would have. It was like, all right, some like 80s hair metal cover band, and then you could maybe have some country. Oh, God. Okay, sure, why not? I wanted you to pump fake, but I guess I'll take the shot. Jamal Tinsley, Sage Rosenfels, of course. I like that. Sage Rosenfels, of course. Let's do defense. You know what? I probably should have done ball control. Now that I think about it, that's probably the better idea. Ugh. See, this 360 controller is just wearing the hell out. I need to get one of those third-party plugins so I can use either like an Xbox One controller or, I don't know, my Switch controller or something like that.
Outright. Backs him down.
Just go. You got it. You got it. Oh, he didn't even try to go for the rebound. This is not good. I need to play smarter. Or at least do what I did last game and just play faster. Just constantly throw people at the basket. Eventually the ball will go in and all will be right with the world. At least we can still hit our threes. That's the one hope here. Hey, oh.
Desperate measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy.
It's probably our winningest athlete. Who?
They still have a 3-point
Most likely some sort of middle-aged dad jazz. Yeah, that too.
Bennett backs down. Beats it to the right
it'll be like a cover band, like an 80s cover band, some like light rock, like alt rock, like I'm trying to think. Who's like a lighter rock.
Catches it left wing. The Cyclones can
like a Dave Matthews Band. I don't even know. Are they considered rock? But something like that, like an alternative. When they say alternative, I'm like, you just mean like mainstream levels of whatever. I don't know. What's Daughtry up to these days? He probably is aboard that cruise. That's what I imagine. I'm imagining something like Daughtry. Every time you turn around.
Bennett inbounds the ball. Neverett brings it up court.
Living a little dangerously, letting him fly with someone right on you. But sometimes a little risk is worth it.
Let's see.
Has it outright.
There you go. At least we got a foul. Some really shitty Pink Floyd knockoff. Something for the 40 and 50-year-olds to be like, we're hip, man. Weed songs, bro. Offensive guard for the Raiders, won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. Now he's a 2-time Pro Bowler with the Raiders. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, shit.
He's off on the second.
The stick like fell out of my... Okay. See, sometimes I'm not like all hip to that.
Right side. Kicks it
Like
out to
all
the right
hip
wing.
to the idea of
Barkley can't get the three-pointer to fall.
a guy like
But they
that.
still lead by 3.
I'm surprised that Iowa State football did produce decent people.
Beats it far side. Covington throws it up. Frees it for
I mean, like Seneca Wallace was good, and then he just kind of petered out.
leads him in, but it's recovered by Kansas State.
I'm also imagining that they probably do have like, it's like, and live stand-up comedy acts from like guys who maybe did movies back in like the early 2000s, and then just never really produced anything. I remember some of the, I remember like a small handful of comedians that I loved back when I was like a teenager, and then like I listened back to them again, and I'm like, wow, they kind of sucked in comparison to the guys that I like now. Why did I listen to them? They did like a few albums, but really petered out. Maybe they had a couple of Comedy Central presents gigs, whatever. Maybe they got an hour or so.
Great rebound. The big fella's not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Stolen away by McLaren. It's one-on-one.
The intercept. What
Uh-oh.
great reflexes. He pounced
There goes
in
my
and
HDMI
picked
going
that
to
one
shit.
off easily.
Last tray off
Oh,
the
that's
mark
going to
by
be
Woodman.
distracting. Let's just turn that down a little bit so I don't have to hear it.
The inside. Backs
Oh,
him
I can
down.
still hear it. I can still hear it. My TV's at like a 2. It's really kind of annoying. It's barely audible, but I can still.
Passes it to the wing. Howell gets it inside.
Whoops!
Collected
I
inside.
deserve that.
Howell.
I love the
What happened?
strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give
Big
him the
Dane Cook and Carlos Mencia fan.
Are making a few lineup changes.
Legit. I do have. Probably like one of his first DVDs when he was first getting big. I think I still have it actually. And Dane Cook. I think I had like a Dane Cook CD.
135 left
I think I had like I forget what it was. There was a couple of them I remember because my one of my friends at the time too had a lot of that stuff. So yeah, Dane Cook and then like a Carlos Mencia DVD. I think I actually, when I was digging through some of my DVDs that I never watched, I found all 3 Blue Collar Comedy Tour the movie DVDs.
Didn't watch his feet and
God
steps
damn
on
it.
the line. We're going the other way.
It was too late when he realized he was
Hey,
on the
Daredevil,
line.
what's
You gotta
going
be
on?
A little more heads up, Vern.
Gets it baseline.
As I say, we're getting to that point now. It's late enough in May. People are going to be getting out of
High post.
done with school and everything else. Oh God,
Pushes it to the elbow. Miles.
there you go.
It falls
How you're a 3-point shooter?
Still down 7.
Hey Mike, how's it going? Everyone's showing up tonight. That's nice on a Thursday too, nonetheless. I like that, especially considering I probably won't be doing anything Saturday before I go on vacation. So
Reels it in. Still a 6-point
this feels
lead.
like a Saturday for me.
Dumps it off.
Damn it! Why do you constantly lose the ball, you motherfucker?
Great hands on that steal. His man wasn't protecting the
Finished your
ball.
finals a couple days ago. Back to the late night schedule. Nice.
That last three-pointer was missed by Height.
I forget how to do it. There we go. You missed.
Got it off in time.
Hey!
Shot. The buzzer beater was hit by Miles. He's 2 for 3.
What's up?
That's the half. And we're headed to the
You
locker
bonded with your
room.
hot
Score
8th grade math
30
teacher
to
through a burnt
27.
Dane Cook CD. Oh boy.
What do you think of the first half?
Anyone ever remember? Oh God, I'm trying to remember comedians that I might have had CDs for. Let's see, Mencia, Dane Cook. Anyone ever remember Mitch Fatel?
Bring you our player of the half.
Oh God, like his whole shtick was acting like he himself maybe it doesn't work anymore because he himself he called himself like partially retarded. I think he just talked that way. He just talked slow just on stage for a persona and just talked about like, oh God, I just like that pussy, man. And like as a teenager, I was like, oh man, I love this guy. And then like I listened back to it probably a few years ago. I was like, what the fuck did I what the fuck was I interested in?
But they're still up by 3.
Vlog of the cruise. Oh my God. It's just 7 days of me sitting in my room.
He's 3 for 5 for the game.
I feel like my buddy kind of maybe talked me out of not taking my Switch with me, because I thought like for the plane ride and then when I'm there having my Switch, he was like, well, maybe just do the 3DS. And like part of me still kind of wants to bring my Switch, but then again, I don't know if I want to take it to a place where it might. I don't see it ever leaving my room, and I don't see it like being stolen, but you never know, I guess. Especially with the cleaning crew, who knows? Maybe it would just be better. Like me losing my 3DS would not be as nearly as bad as losing my Switch. So maybe I'll just take my 3DS. I actually just bought a Nintendo DS flash cart to put in my 3DS. What if the ship goes down and your Switch gets wet? if the ship goes down, my Switch getting wet, I think might be the last of my the least of my worries. God damn it! It's your feeling on Dane Cook. To be fair, you're his demographic, a dumb, developing 8th grade male. Yeah. Someone, it's like, it's really one of those weird things where it's like, man, how was I so amused with like someone just going, somebody shit in the closet, somebody shit in the closet, somebody shit in the closet, like, oh. Jim Gaffigan, that's another one. Holy shit. I was into Jim Gaffigan. I remember when I was a teenager, like our school district was going through a vote to try to get a new high school. Ended up passing, and I was part of like the student coalition to help like enlist people to vote for yes on taxing people some $65 million for a new school that I never would have seen, that I never ended up seeing the inside of because I graduated by that point. But that was literally, I remember that being a running gag. 16-year-old me with like a bunch of other people, just us going, Hot Pockets. Like, oh, why? Why? Just between calls, it was just us going, Hot Pockets. Somebody shit in the closet is the first words you've heard this morning. Where am I going for vacation? It's on a cruise, so I'm going down to Galveston, and then the cruise goes to like Mexico, Jamaica, and the Cayman Islands. Damn it! It's the only way to start a morning. It's more miss than hit to me, though, since you unfollowed him. Oh, Dimitri Martin. Yeah! I still kind of like Dimitri Martin. He's all right. Bo Burnham's one of those that I still enjoy too, but I think that's because he, like, old Bo Burnham is kind of iffy. Like, old Bo Burnham's hit and miss, but like Bo Burnham like kept like reinventing himself. So that's what probably helped Bo Burnham. Is I'll still watch his stuff. Cuz like his shit from like 2006, 2007 is like iffy. Where it's like, you know what? It's kind of funny the first couple times, but like if you go back and listen to it, it's like, it's okay. But like a lot of his bits now are, you know, I like it. I don't mind it. It's like I said, I think he definitely helped evolve too. Yeah, not organized enough. No, I'm not. I should be like my goddamn roommate and be organized enough for Autobots and have my own currency and have like the chat up on the side of the screen. But my unwillingness to give a shit on that type of subject, on that stuff, is what's probably leading to me to that kind of stuff. Mod Command, Tyler's going on a cruise. There you go. That dude that played Taco on the league. I don't remember. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Green Giant, you're going to give him a really rip for when he got murdered in Mexico. Oh, my God. I prefer not. I think I'll be okay. I think they have like touristy areas for the exact purpose of oh my God. To be fair, I don't like, even if I dress like a tourist, I'm not gonna like, I don't usually dress like I have money. So I think I'll be okay. I like to dress in like a t-shirt and cargo shorts. Like I'll dress in like grungy, loose enough stuff that I feel like people are not gonna care as much about trying to steal from me. Yeah, why? I have no idea. I need to. Maybe I'll look into that on my when I come back. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't know. I just didn't ever want my. I just didn't ever want my gameplay like cluttered with nonsense, and I don't want a webcam.
Catches it in the corner.
Eric Bischoff doing a Kevin Owens impression. Oh my God. I still haven't seen that either. I'm sure the table for three was great because, you know, AJ and Kurt and Shane. Oh no, it was Eric Bischoff's podcast. I don't know why I was thinking that Eric Bischoff was on the recent table for three. Like, as soon as I said the names, I'm like, yeah, AJ and Kurt, and it wasn't Bischoff, it was Shane. Oh, God, what am I talking about? So I was going to cruise to hustle people at ping pong, blast baby metal in his room. I mean, even if icon passed, it was even up. It was even up when I did it. Feel like I've been ripped off. I do not plan to lose my first home game like this. This is bullshit.
That's why you have to collect yourself before going up.
Once again, pump fakes would be nice.
Right around 6 minutes left.
I did a pump fake and then I looked at chat for half a second, then I realized he was shooting. I'm like, no, I was gonna just pump fake and then try to get him away. And he didn't do it.
Still a 2-point lead.
There you go. There. Oh, why didn't he drive in? Whatever. It worked. Cool. Whatevs. We're going to get something to cover the screen when you don't want people seeing it. Yeah, I get that. Just a simple thing, like what I got. Subcam. It's just going to be my white legs. Not my crotch, but just my shins. And my awful feet. I'll just put a light at the bottom of my desk and you can watch my awful calloused feet. Listening to Bischoff's newest podcast, you gotta say you two have similar cadences, talking and explaining things here. Oh yeah. I do remember that tweet.
McLaren inbounds the ball.
It's one of those things that when I see something like this while I'm still trying to wake up, because I think I saw that was today, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I saw that pretty much when I got to work. So I was still in the process of trying to wake up.
Has it on the inside.
Come on. Just do it. Just go. Oh, I was hoping for a foul. When am I setting up a Patreon full of sexy pics? Oh, that'll be great. $60 tier will get my fat gut. I'll take camera of me stretching at the gym in front of a mirror and getting kicked out. Topical. That piece of guy, Tyler, do Eric Bischoff doing Kevin. I don't know what Eric Bischoff doing a Kevin Owens impression sounds like. Don't know how Eric Bischoff sounded when he was doing a Kevin Owens impression.
Skips it to the left wing.
Hey. All right, we need to come back. We got like 4 minutes left. $69 tier.
The Wildcats will take a timeout.
I did have an idea. I did have an idea, though, to potentially get bits. I'm saying this not as like a money-making scheme, but an idea that I think like no one has ever done it, I think, in TEW, just because I don't know of anyone who would normally. There's not a lot of people, I think, who even stream TEW. Like, there's a small handful, but you know.
Well, let's get back to the
But I had the idea of doing a like Cyber Sunday, Taboo Tuesday style pay-per-view in TEW and letting people vote on stuff using bits. You just throw in bits, and each bit is a vote. So if you want to throw in like 700 bits, there you got 700 votes. If you really want to see like Lady Beard in the main event for the heavyweight title, and you want to throw $7 in to see that happen, you can do that.
The triple was off the mark by Powell, but they're still up by 5. Loveless.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a very small handful of people who do it, but yeah. The idea of being able to do like live bits for that stuff. TEW stream on the cruise and in TEW run a cruise show.
The Wildcats were the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
Trying to milk us out of our money. 10 bits, here you go. Use this to pay for your salsa lessons. That the Wi-Fi seems pretty fast, so we expect IRL streams of your pasty white legs. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, I guess I will say, for people who are interested in my TEW stuff, I am working on some stuff. I've had a couple of really fun ideas for the next few months. I'm really excited for it. Just based off of some silly, stupid shit that I've seen on YouTube. Number one, some silly, stupid shit I've seen on YouTube that I would like to find a way to incorporate into my promotion, where I saw something and I'm like, I can do that. I have the characters for that. And then an idea of actually like starting to import certain characters from newer mods that maybe aren't in the one that I'm in now, and using them as characters. I had an idea of introducing 3 new characters in TEW, and he just backcourted like there was no tomorrow. Why haven't I done a King of the Road match in TEW? I bet you could find a way to do like a cruise style thing. I would love to see, because I've seen it before. There's a local promotion around here that does shows like at there's like a comic book convention that the local comic club does, and I know that they've done shows there. That would be fun to try to. I don't know how you would find a way to be able to book a show and run a show at an actual convention. That would be fun, though. Get it, and one. He sprinted for the backcourt. Yeah. There we go. Did I ever finish that movie making game? Yeah. It just got to a point where I was making hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, I was literally just like testing limits in the game at this point. But I was too far along and making too much money on literally everything that it was like, well, no matter what I do, once I start making $200 million on actual hentai in theaters, then that's when I realize it's like, okay, I'm too big to fail at this point. There's not much. There's no further that I could go here. Let's do ball control. Why not?
Looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
They had Kaiju Big Battle at TwitchCon last year. Yeah. Like, the idea of doing a wrestling show at a convention. I don't know if that's anything. Like, I'm sure you could find a way to sort of integrate that. I don't know. Find a way to maybe bolster your popularity a little bit. I don't know if you could do it in-game, but maybe outside of game, you just go, okay, whatever profit I made on this show, I'll take back out of the bank so I don't really make money off of it because we're not actually selling tickets. We're just doing it at the convention, but maybe we'll take a popularity boost too. It's like we're not making money, but we're getting more eyes on it because it's a convention. Over the last couple of weeks, you've seen like 10 to 12 new TEW streamers. That's pretty cool. I've been seeing some stuff, just not anything like it's not usually on my radar, really. But that's really cool. I enjoy that. Fast Speed Kaiju chose twice as Power Ranger-oo. Oh shit! I didn't even realize that I had the ball in my possession, and B, that the nearest person was all the way down there. That could have gone better. Go. Go. Yes! Kind of thing in the next TEW. Could. Yeah. Oh my god, if the next TEW could incorporate cruises, that would be amazing. Sorry, one sec. I hope that's not like creating too much noise, but it's really annoying me because for about the majority of the time I've spent so far, there's been like this piece of fluff just like on my microphone. Sounds like most Iowa State games. Hey, we're getting that Hilton magic going, baby. That Hilton magic is going. Can't stop the Hilton magic. Back into the paint. There you go. Let's do this. Heat checking. Didn't work. 50 seconds. We still have a 1-point lead. We need defense. Oh my god, if I lose my goddamn... I've made a lot of dumb mistakes. God bless anyone who actually watches this and is like, oh yeah, that was some really enthralling gameplay. Like, hope you at least enjoyed the commentary, the conversations going on. But yeah, I had an idea of... I wanted to mention it because I had such a fantastic idea. It's not a there's like two fantastic ideas that I came up with for like storyline stuff. The first is I watched TNA's old YouTube, like on their YouTube from like 10 plus years ago, back when Kevin Nash was doing his X Division shit. I saw a thing that I wanted to do, and I want to try to make angles out of it, which was the Paparazzi Championship Series. And I'm like, I have Alex Shelley. We can do something similar, but with tag teams. It'll be great. How did he miss?
You can feel the point slipping through your fingers.
Guys are yeah. I mean, so were the Cyclones. Probably the worst we've been since Hoiberg left. And then the other idea was... Oh, what was the other? Okay, I got to make this. There we go. The other idea was bringing... Am I going to bring in Austin Starr? Oh, my God, that'd be amazing.
The only thing that'll save them is a desperation 3 here.
Oh, shit! No, you don't! What a low-scoring game. Jesus Christ. But yeah, my other thing was to bring in a few new people who are going to be basically of no popularity whatsoever. And just try to like mega boost their popularity by making them like these hit women. And basic kind of, and like Paul Heyman will carry the promo load while they are faceless, masked women who are just going to obliterate people And it'll probably be a while before I actually put them in an actual match, but they'll be in a bunch of like different angles, beating down people. It'll be almost like security for Heyman and Io Shirai. It'll be great. Hey, look at that. Top 25 from 7 wins to top 25. Now, of course, there's still a lot that could go wrong here in the last several games. But I'm feeling good about where we sit. The fact that it took, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just have him do all this. Let's just have him do all this. Whoops. There we go. Guess like the guards Heyman had during WWE ECW. Yeah. Except women, like outside forces, because they would eventually wrestle some of the other women on the show. That would be my idea. So it wouldn't be like big bulky guys, but yeah, it'd be, you know, it'd be interesting, I think. Try out 3 new like outside people with with zeros in popularity everywhere. Damn, we just. Oh, he's unhappy. All right, meet with him. That's fine, whatever. Is it weird that the first thing I thought was like Vincent Sood is unhappy? I'm like, who? Is he a thing? Well, fortunately, we got through all of that, and even through that low-scoring game, managed to keep our home streak alive. You should be topical, bring in Bobby Lashley and pair 3 women up as his sisters. It'd be even better if they ended up all just being Joshis. Just big-ass Bobby Lashley and then just 3 Joshis. This is my sister. I'm sorry. Why did I give like a big deep voice to Bobby Lashley when I know it's like, and this is my sister? Like, doesn't he has like a slight lisp and a light voice. This is my sister Kairi Hojo. And my other sister Mayu Iwatani. And my 3rd sister, Athena. It's like, what the? Oh, okay, that one kind of makes some sense. All right. Did I accidentally sim something? I didn't sim a game, but I felt like I simmed more than I should have. I always just based my feelings off of like the promo that he did. It was like, your name is Finley, and you're a bastard. I don't know why I put more like... have them all different. That's what I'll do. I'll just redo the Dudley Boys with Lashley. Oh my god, it's hot. I am not 100% sure what I'm going to do. There's a couple of things I could do after this. I feel like I should do football, because I didn't end up doing XFL, and I had a different way I wanted to do it this time and see how well it worked. So I kind of want to do that. And yeah, we can do that. I don't know if I'll do anything after that, but okay. But yeah, there we go. So I'll have something for you guys in the stream after this. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for continuing to watch. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be finishing off the regular season by the next time. We'll have Missouri, we'll have Kansas, and we'll have Texas, and that'll take us to the Big 12 championship right down here. So hey, we are already pretty close to the end of the season. I like it. But yeah, thank you, and I will see you guys in a couple weeks when I eventually. Why am I still saving again? I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks when I come back. So, yeah, thank you.